Yes, I haven't unpacked yet, and yes, I put Tinkerbell on top of my suitcase to try and disguise it, and yes, I'm pointing it out when you probably weren't even thinking about it. We're not going to talk about it. Let's get into the video. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I have another new G1 style Monster High doll, and I'm actually really excited for this one. So this one is Skelita Calaveras, and this is actually my first ever Skelita doll. So I do have several characters from Monster High G1, and I just never got around to getting a Skelita doll, I guess, at some point. I don't know, because they have a few of them, I think, and I know I had to have at some point seen her in the stores. I just, at the time, you know, maybe there was like one doll I was specifically going to the store to get. Actually, when she was on the shelves, I was probably more interested in Ever After High at the time. But anyway, somehow Skelita has evaded me, and then later on when I was like, I want one, you know, all of the collectors, or, you know, a lot more people started collecting over the pandemic, and all the prices went up online, so I just never really got one. Anyway, I was really excited when this one came out from the new Howliday collection, and this one is celebrating Dia de Muertos. So this is actually really, really cool. Now, obviously, there have been other Dia de Muertos dolls in the past. In fact, there's a couple more that came out just this year from Barbie. Last year, or what? I think it was last year, Rainbow High had one. You know, and like I think Barbie's done a few of them actually over the past several years. But anyway, I'm so happy that they decided to come out with this. I love the Howliday collection. Like, I love that line because it's like that sweet spot for me. Like, it's in that price range. This was $45, by the way, available on Amazon. If the link is still available for this doll, I will put the link down in the description if you want to get her yourself. If I do, that will be an affiliate link. So just so you know, if you buy using that link, I do get a little bit of a commission. So thank you. But since they did the Howliday collection, you know, the Howliday collection, you know, if they're going to do a Dia de Muertos doll, obviously Skelita is the first choice because she is a skeleton, and like her whole thing is that I believe that her heritage is Mexican. I don't know that for sure in the original cartoon, but I believe it is because like her whole aesthetic, she's a sugar skull. So I really, really like that they decided to make this doll in particular. So I'm not Mexican, and Dia de Muertos is not part of my family's culture or tradition necessarily, but I've learned a lot more about the holiday since the movie Coco came out. I love Coco, by the way. That is an amazing movie. I'm kind of obsessed with it, and I love the soundtrack to it. But basically, Dia de Muertos, to my understanding, is it's basically celebrating the people in our families, our loved ones who have passed on. It's celebrating their life, and they do that by decorating their graves and celebrating with like food and drink that their loved ones enjoyed when they were alive. And they have the ofrenda, which is kind of like, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, the ofrenda. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but anyway, they have that. It's kind of like an altar that they put up like pictures of their loved ones and everything to remember them. And I think it's a beautiful holiday. It's extremely colorful. The decorations are amazing. I was looking it up to kind of like learn a little bit more about it. So it is Mexican or in origin, but it's mixing traditional Aztec tradition with Catholicism, which I thought was a really interesting fact that I did not know about the holiday. Anyway, now my family doesn't celebrate Dia de Muertos, so I'm not as familiar with it. However, little bits and pieces that I have picked up and that I do know about it. I know things like the marigold is the flower for Dia de Muertos, and I love that they incorporated that into like the design of the box. Like they have the marigolds pictures everywhere. And on the back, they call it the Monster Marigold, which I think is cool. They also have like sugar skulls is obviously like part of it. So they have the little skeletons everywhere. They have like skeletons and skulls is another like icon of Dia de Muertos. And then like obviously the candles and stuff like that. So I love the box design. I'm kind of sad I am taking her out of the box. This is like the Howliday collection is one of those where it's like I kind of want one in box and one out of box. I don't necessarily need to have two of them, and I might try and put her back in the box. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but also I'm wondering if butterflies are part of the if butterflies are another image that is special to Dia de Muertos. I'm not sure, but they have a lot of butterflies everywhere. So here's the back of the box, by the way. So you can see this beautiful photography of the doll, and then there's more of the butterflies, and then these beautiful like decorations and everything. I love the colors they chose. It's all like orange and yellow and purple and pink. Very, very beautiful. And then on the back, what I love about this is they have some information about the doll, and it's kind of like a little, kind of like a diary entry, because you know how like Monster High G1 used to have the diaries? It's kind of like a diary entry in a way, but it's as if it's from the point of view of this character. They have it first in Spanish and second in English, and I like that. But if you'd like to read what's on the back of the box, here it is in Spanish, and then here it is in English. And then I don't speak Spanish, so obviously I can't read that part, and I don't want to like butcher the language, so I'm just going to read it in English. It says, Dia de Muertos begins and the scent of pan de muerto fills the air. I'm not sure what pan de muerto is. I don't know if that's like the name of the flowers or if it's a type of food. I'm not sure, but the scent fills the air apparently. Anyway, so like I said, this is from her point of view, but she says, warm and sweet as I arrange a traditional marigold headpiece in my hair. Mi mami puts the finishing touches on my Dia de Muertos gown, which is strewn with monster marigolds and sugar skull details, while my butterfly nati flutters around the papel picado. I hope I'm saying these words correctly. Once mi familia gathers together, it is time to visit the ofrenda and celebrate our rich heritage. Monster High with their puns. I hold Abuela's hand and descend upon a candlelit pathway with my dress dancing in the flickering light and my corazon bursting with love for all of those I'm about to honor. That is so beautiful, and the doll is very beautiful. Speaking of which, I can't wait any longer to get her out of the box because I really want to look at her a little bit closer. And just looking at her in the box, she looks really good, and I'm really excited because I ordered online, and anytime you order online, it's always kind of like you're not sure because you can't see the doll before you buy it. So I got lucky, knock on wood, that this doll seems to look pretty good and have a decent like face screening and all that stuff. But anyway, let me get her out of the box really quick, and I will be right back so we can take a look at her a little closer. All right, I've got her out of the box, but let me show you all the other stuff first. I remember what I was talking about earlier when I got interrupted, by the way. So I was saying that these dolls are like right in the sweet spot for me because they're about $45 and they're not Playline technically, because the Playline dolls are usually around $25, and they're not like the limited edition dolls, which are closer to like $75 or $100. So, you know, these are a little bit more attainable, but they are amped up just a little bit with the packaging and with their outfits and stuff, which you'll see here in just a second. Speaking of which, I just wanted to show you this in the background here. So this is the background of the box, and I mean, sorry, like ignore this plastic thing. I couldn't really, I don't know if I could actually, hold on, let me see if I can get this off of here. Okay, I can't easily get this off, and I don't want to cut it off because I want to try and display her in the box, but you can kind of see on the background here, it almost looks like an ofrenda, and it's like got all the candles and everything. It looks really, really cool. Like there's thought put into the box. It wasn't just a solid color, which they could have done, or just a simple pattern of like these behind her or something like that, but they didn't. They did like a little picture that you don't really fully see with her in the box, but I love that. So I just wanted to show that to you. Also, she comes with a certificate of authenticity, and this one is not limited, so it doesn't have numbers on it, but it says Skelita Calaveras Dia de Muertos edition, And yeah, and it's got like the details in both, once again, English and Spanish, which I think is really cool. She comes with a stand. So it's like one of these. Is this new? I think this is a new sculpt. I don't think I've seen this one before. This is kind of cool because it's got like the extra like details of the sugar skull and like the hearts and the marigolds on there, and the little decorations like the flags. That's so cool. I love that she got a unique sculpt for the base of her stand. That's awesome. Now, because Skelita is a skeleton, her body is not the same as a normal Monster High doll. So under her, oh wait, I'll get to that in a second. Oh no, I won't. I'll do it right now. So because of that, which by the way, I'll show you the details here in a second. Under her dress, they do have like this plastic thing here, but basically they don't have a waist clip because her waist, like the area where the clip would be, is much thinner because it's literally just her spine. She's a skeleton. So instead they do one of the saddle stands, one of the ones that I know a lot of collectors don't care for these stands, but I think, yeah, in this case it actually works pretty well. Yeah, this actually works pretty well. Holds her on the stand. She's not really moving around too much, which is fine. I just think that the waist clip thing would have been a little harder for her, or I don't know, a little bit weird. But anyway, so yeah, here's the doll. I have to say, this doll is absolutely stunning. I should probably show you. That's what the review is for, right? Anyway, so starting at the top, so here is the doll, and she's got her little head crown of marigolds with the sugar skulls in them, with the painted details. Look at that. It is hollow on the back, but that's totally fine. For the sake of display, like, this definitely works. I love her face. I got so lucky with her face screening, and I love the colors. I love that she has these warm brown eyes with the teal and purple and pink details. I think looks so good. There's also a subtle gradient of like darkness around her eyes because, you know, she is a skeleton. So rather than having the eye sockets, you know, it just kind of like recreates that. And then like the extra details like on her cheeks and her lips and stuff to kind of create this sugar skull, and on her forehead. Look at that. So beautiful. She is very, very beautiful. I'm really happy that this is my first Skelita. Like, I would love to get my hands on some of the original G1 Skelitas for sure. Especially her signature one is probably my favorite. But there's a couple others that I really like, and I think there was another special one that came out, like a limited one or a collector one, I'm not sure. But anyway, but out of all of them, I think this one might be my favorite. And it's the only one I have, so that's convenient. But anyway, but no, she's so beautiful. And her hair is saran, which I love. You all know I love saran hair. I'm so happy they did that. I'm really happy that, like, I hope that the reason that they're giving saran for these limited edition dolls, A, because it's a higher quality than polypropylene, but B, I hope that they are listening to us and they know what it is that we want and they're giving it to us. So like, I hope it's like a combination of those reasons. But anyway, so it is saran. I love it. It's rooted very well. Not too thick, not too thin. Like, I feel like it's the appropriate amount. It's this beautiful raven black color, and then underneath is this peekaboo of teal, which I'm obsessed with. I love this hair color combination. Moving down to her dress, so she's got like this kind of sparkly black and gold fabric with these purple sleeves, and they're kind of like got the edges done in pink. The necklace is really pretty, so it's like pink and teal with a skull. It's kind of hiding right now. Hold on. There, you can see it a little bit better. But I like the necklace. She's got like a gold band around for almost like a belt to the skirt in a way, which is, it's not a belt, it's all attached. And then the skirt is very, very pretty. Now, full disclosure, I actually bought 2 of these dolls because I ordered them online, and whenever I order online, like I said, you can't see them before you buy them, so I don't know what the doll's going to end up looking like. But anyway, for me, they both looked really good. They both had really good face screenings. There wasn't really any issues. The only difference for me, really was the dress, and it was kind of the deciding factor because everything else looked so good. For this one, you can kind of see the waist is a little bit tilted, but if you pose her right, it kind of looks like that's on purpose, like she's, you know, dancing or kind of giving a little hip action. But it is on a skeleton body, so it's not going to fit the same as a normal Monster High doll, but also it's the pattern. So they have these patterns of sugar skulls here in teal and pink, and then the marigolds with the skulls in them. And then there's like spider webs, and then in the spider webs, there's more little skulls here, and they're kind of facing every direction. So no matter what, you're gonna get some skulls facing upward and some that are upside down and stuff like that. For some reason, this skirt, the pattern, the way it was cut, just looked better to me. Hold on, let me get the other one so I could show you what I'm talking about. So here is the other one that I left in box. I'm probably going to return her just so I can use the money to buy more dolls, but I wanted to keep just one of them, and the other one I'm going to go ahead and return. But anyway, so she has like a bunch of the pink skulls that are facing up. Like there, you can kind of see that the pink skulls are right side up, but the teal skulls are what's upside down. And for some reason, the teal stands out more to me, so I notice it more. And with these ones, the teal skulls are more like right side up, whereas the pink ones are upside down. So that was kind of the deciding factor for me, because with this, I just noticed the teal skulls and they look upside down. So I was like, I like the pattern on this one. If I only bought one and got this one, I would absolutely be fine with it, because like I said, their faces both look beautiful, and I couldn't find like any defects, no wonky eye or anything. So me getting two of them, I feel like the quality control on these is actually pretty good. The ruffle on the one that I kept is actually a little bit better. The ruffle's a little wonky right here on this dress. So it's like give or take, it's very teeny tiny things, but nothing that I wouldn't be happy with or that I would consider a defect or that I would be, like I said, unhappy with. I actually really like both of these dolls, and I kind of want to keep both of them. Kind of like I said, to keep one in the box and keep one out of the box. I don't think I'm going to do that, because there are so many dolls coming out right now that I want. I think I am going to return that one just so that way I can use the money to buy some of the other dolls I want to get. Now, I got sidetracked talking about the dress. Let me show you some of these accessories. So she has some little bracelets here, which are super cute, and I love the colors. Now, I don't know if these are new. I don't think they're new. There's a little skullet on that orange one right there, by the way. But anyway, so I'm pretty sure, oh, there's a skullet on the pink one and the teal one on this one too, little charm bracelets. I'm thinking these bracelets might be reused molds from previous dolls, but I could be wrong. This necklace, once again, I've never had any of the Skelita dolls, so I don't have anything to compare to. But I don't know if these are new. Like, let me know if these are new molds, if you happen to know, or if they've been used before, let me know. But this, the necklace looks like an actual sugar skull. Like, it's got molded details that you can't really see, that are not painted in, but they're there. You can kind of see them. But it kind of looks like a sugar skull to me. So that makes me think it's unique to this character, if nothing else. The bracelets might be reused from other Monster High dolls, which I'm totally fine with because it works for her outfit and everything. Moving down to the bottom of her skirt. So I kind of mentioned there are these like sugar skulls, and there's like butterflies and other stuff. Like, there's so much to look at in this print. And I love this. I think that this looks so beautiful. At the bottom, there is a couple layers of like ruffles. So you've got this really soft purple material with gold glitter on it. I don't know what this is called, but it's very, very soft. I like this, and I wish more doll clothes were made from this material. Anyway, gold glitter, which makes it super sparkly and really pretty. Underneath is this pink tulle, which looks really nice, and it kind of, like, the colors they chose just kind of, they all go so well together. Now, I kind of mentioned earlier that she does have like this little plastic thing underneath. It kind of goes up, and it creates bulk to the body for the dress to hold on to. And then right here, it's almost like working like a petticoat. Like, it's literally just a little plastic cone, but it is holding the dress out to give it some volume. Normally, when they put paper or cardboard or whatever under these dresses, I take those off because I don't like them on my dolls, and I'm so tempted to take it off for this doll, but it's not hurting anything, and it does kind of create volume with the skirt. Like, it ensures that the skirt doesn't fall flat. So I'm just gonna leave it on for now. The last part of her outfit is these shoes. I love these shoes. Once again, I don't know if these are a new sculpt or if these are reused from another doll. If they're reused, they are so perfect for this doll. If they're new and like a brand new sculpt for this doll, that's even better. But I love the painted details, the marigolds and everything. There's even little hidden skelettes in there that you can kind of see. I love this, and it works so well. Everything about this doll, I think, is designed so beautifully, and it just, even though I'm still relatively new to Dia de Muertos, I think that it captures the essence of the holiday really well in this doll. God, I'm like just looking at her posing and stuff like that. Like, she is so pretty. Like, there are a lot of dolls, like, I don't usually buy dolls that I don't like. So any dolls that I've reviewed or any dolls that I currently have in my collection, I like, and I think that they're beautiful. And like, obviously I have, my reactions are very similar for each new doll that I get. But I'm literally, this one is sparking so much joy for me right now, because like, I'm not like, I know a lot of people love Halloween and this time of year for that. I'm not a big Halloween person. I enjoy Halloween. It's a fun, cute little holiday, but I don't like horror movies. I don't like scary gore, like whatever, that kind of stuff. But I love the cartoony, like the whatever, and like, I don't know, Dia de Muertos is a little different than Halloween for me. Like, it's a completely different thing. It's, you know, more of a positive thing, you know, less of a scary thing. So it's very cute. I love the colors. It's so vibrant, and she is just so beautiful. And I like the character anyway. Like, these Monster High dolls, these Skelita dolls, even not specifically for Dia de Muertos, like Skelita Calaveras is a beautiful doll in general, and I'm so happy to finally have one. Oh my gosh, I want to get more because I want to customize them, like not fully customized, but like I've seen some people that have like multiples of the same one, and they change out the color of the peekaboo, like little hair color underneath, and like change her outfit to match the colors, and it's like, it makes me want to do that. I think it'd be really fun to customize a Skelita doll, because that's a little different than, you know, she's got a completely different body mold and sculpt to other Monster High dolls because she's a skeleton. But anyway, I'm probably going to take her to my work, to the office. I do have some dolls on, like my Halloween dolls on my desk at work as part of my decorations. So I think I'm going to bring her in there so that way while I'm working, I can stare at her, and because she's so beautiful. But then, you know, it'll kind of add to my overall October vibes of the decorations that I have on my desk. By the way, here's a picture of what it looks like if you want to see what my desk looks like right now. Anyway, okay, I gotta get going for right now because it is lunchtime. I'm hungry. I don't want my camera to overheat, so I need to let it cool off before I film the next video for this week. But anyway, oh my gosh, I'm so happy with her. She is so beautiful, and just, I mean, look at her. Yeah, this is one of those dolls that is genuinely sparking joy for me, and like, I can't get enough looking at her. I think that she is so beautiful. Anyway, okay, I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this doll and if you got her yourself. Also, let me know if your family celebrates Dia de Muertos, because I'd love to hear some, you know, fun little, if you have any stories or interesting little anecdotes or anything. I'd love to learn more about the holiday. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get going, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.